No man, no trial can define my worth. For God's love shaped me before my birth. Every fall, every cry, every doubt I knew led me closer to the truth so true. Breaking the chains that tried to bind me, faith in Christ has set me free. Through the strife, through the loss, through every test, God's eternal plan knows what is best. The path is carved by His hand divine, not by the world, but by His design. The spirit within me, it won't relent. A fire of purpose, heaven sent. No man, no trial can define my worth. For God's love shaped me before my birth. Every fall, every cry, every doubt I knew led me closer to the truth so true. Breaking the chains that tried to bind me, faith in Christ has set me free. Through the strife, through the loss, through every test, God's eternal plan knows what is best. The path is carved by His hand divine, not by the world, but by His design. I may not always understand the twists, the turns, the desert sand, but I trust in Him, my guiding star, for He's carried me through every scar. Now I stand, no longer chained. The weight is gone, His love remains. With a heart renewed and eyes that see, Christ's eternal grace has set me free. Breaking chains, I now proclaim my soul belongs to His holy name.
The house is quiet where your laughter used to be. I still reach for the phone, wishing you'd answer me. If love could build a staircase, I'd climb it to the skies. But for now I send my prayers and tears I can't disguise. I wrote a letter to heaven in the silence of the night, filled it with memories, hopes, and a longing so tight. Shared how life keeps moving, though not quite the same, and how I still whisper softly when I speak your name. Light in your place, and a picture that still brings warmth to this space. We hold close the keepsakes, your laughter in the air. Even though you're gone, we still feel you there. If there's a phone in heaven, I'd give anything to hear the sound of your voice saying, I'm still right here. Though the angels have your laughter and your song, we're still down here trying to carry on. Some days it feels like you're just out of view, in the wind, in a dream, or a sky painted blue. We talk to the silence, hope it echoes above. Each word a reminder, each tear full of love. We planted your favorite flowers beneath the old tree, a small sacred place where your spirit runs free. Though the seasons shift and time moves along, your memory stays steady, quiet and strong. If there's a phone in heaven, I'd give anything to hear the sound of your voice saying, are still down here trying to carry on. So I'll write you letters and whisper your name. Hold close your love in joy and in pain. One day we'll meet where no sorrows fall, but for now, heaven still hears me when I call. When you come to the place where my name finds rest, there'll be one last truth, one final test. 2 quiet dates carved in cold stone lines, but look between them, that space was mine. The day I was born and the day I was gone, those numbers will stand when the dust moves on. But the story ain't told in the year or the date. It's a life I lived between early and late. Every breath I took, every road I crossed, every win I earned, everything I lost. It's the dash that matters, not the stone or the name. It's the scars and the love, and the joy and the pain. Nothing that I owned ever goes with me, just the life I lived in between those 2 D's. When you stand at my grave, don't cry for the end, read the dash. It's the sum of the man I've been broken, I've been down, been dragged through dirt, been kicked around. I was abused, I was used, left behind with a twist of truth. But in the dark I learned to see there was more in this world for me. And then I grew and I knew there was more ahead, more than the lies that the past once said. I found a road I could finally walk, found my voice when I learned to talk, found my worth in the blood and the grace, found my future past my broken place. It's the dash that matters, not the fall or the fright. It's the getting back up in the middle of the night. It's a choice to keep going when you're losing ground, still standing tall though you've been knocked down. When the clock runs out and the curtain ends, all that's left is the dash I spent. I fought, I cried, I served my time, paid my dues in the valley of the climb. I got married, I had kids, did the best with all I is. I taught them wrong, I taught them right, taught them how to stand and how to fight. I had a history, I had a past, knew real well what would never last. I vowed, I swore, I drew the line, said the past would never be my final sign. I closed that door, I changed that key, would not let yesterday define me. It's the dash that matters, it always did. It's the father I was to my son and kid. It's the husband I tried each day to be. It's the faith that kept rebuilding me. When the stone gets cold and the flowers fade, the dash will still speak for the life I made.
I advocated, I supported, I stood up tall, fought to change laws that hurt us all. I created, I debated, I pushed with my pen, told hard truths again and again, left a mark in a world that tried to erase, left my fingerprints in 100 lives' place. So when you stand where my body lies and read my name beneath those skies, don't measure me by the dates you see. Measure me by what lived between. The dash tells the truth, the dash tells who I was. The dash is the echo of all I've done was love. Didn't start with money or a stage or a name. It started with a burden and a holy flame, with the sound of the hurting knocking at our door. We didn't just listen, we became VIP.
We saw the ones nobody saw, the quiet pain behind the walls, the hungry nights, the empty rooms, the battered hearts, the broken rules.
We learned real hope don't come from wealth. It starts the moment you help someone else. From back road towns to city lights, we run toward the wrongs to make them right. No labels here, no throwaway names, just sons and daughters in need of grace. We don't ask why you fell apart, just how can we help you restart? Value every soul, every soul. I invest with compassion, with a heart I practice love through service right from the start. Extend grace without condition near a bar. Remain faithful through the dark and the hard. That's VIP, our love in action. That's who we are. Love ain't loud on a shiny screen. It's boots on the ground and the in-between. It's hot meal served with a steady hand. It's storm relief in a broken land. It's showing up when the crowd is gone. Staying the night till the fight feels won. We've seen chains fall and lives turn around, from jailhouse floors to holy ground, from last chance prayers to brand new start, from shattered past to healing hearts. Miracles don't always roar, sometimes they whisper, you're worth more. Value every soul, every soul. I invest with compassion, with a heart I practice love through service right from the start. Extend grace without condition near or far. Remain faithful through the dark and the hard. That's VIP, our love in action. That's who we are. When the funds run low and the load gets heavy, we lock arms tight and stay real steady. No quitting, our bones, no backing down. When the whole world shakes, we're still around. Faith don't flinch when the doubts appear. It just digs in deeper and drives through fear. One life saved is a victory. One warm coat, one hungry, one fed, one small spark to a wildfire spread. Hope keeps rising where the herd once led. We're not a moment, we're a movement strong, carrying mercy the whole way long.
without condition, near or far, remain faithful through the dark and the hard. That's VIP, our love in action. That's who we are. That's VIP, that's who we are. If you're broken, if you're tired, if you've lost your way, there's a place beside us where we don't wear crowns, we carry scars, and shine God's light just where we are. We are VIP, a living prayer. In the quiet of a worn out soul, in the dark where the broken go, there's a truth that still stands free. 316 for a world that ran from the light, for the lost in the longest night, for the hearts that forgot their word. He stepped down into the herd, from a spotless throne to a borrowed grave. For every sinner he came to save. For God so loved this broken world, he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him, the victory's already won. Not condemned, not left alone, we are forever his own. Mary's tears in a Bethlehem stall, angels whisper what eyes can't see at all. Wooden nails waited in the wings, while heaven sang through earthly things. Love arrived wrapped in fragile skin, so the war for our souls could finally begin. For God so loved this broken world, he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him, the victory's already won. Not condemned, not left alone, we are forever his own. From dusty roads to a cruel hill's frame, they mocked the truth, they cursed his name. A crown of thorns, a scarlet stain, love bleeding out in perfect pain. Every breath a sacred fight, love holding on through the fading light. The sky went dark at the ninth hour cry, the earth shook hard as the veil tore wide. A borrowed tomb, a guarded stone, hope looked dead and sealed in stone, but hell misjudged the power of grace. 3 days later, an empty place. For God so loved this broken world, he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him, the victory's already won. Not condemned, not left alone, we are forever his own. Now sinners run where they used to hide, chains fall loose on the mercy side. Death lost grip, the grave lost claim, hope now speaks It's a brand new name, from the worst of us to the least of these. All are welcome at Calvary. So if you're tired and worn out, then if the shame still claws at where you've been, there's a cross still standing tall and strong. There's a Savior saying you still belong, no matter how far, no matter when. 3:16 still says come home again.
For God so loved this broken world, He gave His only Son, that whoever believes in Him, the victory's already won. Not condemned, not left alone, we are forever His own.
From manger cry to empty grave, one verse still echoes, one truth still saves. Heaven still whispers eternally, for God so loved the world.
3:16.
Oh, hey. Oh, I walked through fire, I felt the cause, carried burdens, carried loss, but every scar I've ever known still pointing me toward your throne.
I've had my battles, I won't pretend. Some left bruises deep within. Every trial, every tear, every unanswered fear.
This pain ain't random, this road ain't vain. There's a holy purpose in the pain. What the world calls defeat and loss, He calls the shaping of the cross.
There are two doors we all must face. One leads to change, one leads to grace. One feeds the fire of hate inside, the other lets forgiveness rise. One keeps the wound, one sets it free. One kills the soul, one bends the knee. Through suffering we find the way. Two doors before us, choose today.
We like to hide what our hearts feel, mask the hurt so it don't look real. But healing never comes from running. Growth is born when the pain's not numbing.
God don't waste a single tear, not a season, not a year.
What you feel is how you grow, even when it hurts to know.
There are two doors we all must face. One leads to change, one leads to grace. One feeds the fire of hate inside, the other lets forgiveness rise. One keeps the wound, one sets it free. One kills the soul, one bends the knee. Through suffering we find the way. Two doors before us, choose to.
There's a door of rage and restless sleep, a whisper grudges buried deep. It smells like vengeance, tastes like pain, promises power but delivers chains. It teaches fist before it teaches prayer, feeds the dark with despair. And every step you take inside takes a piece of your soul with pride.
But there's a gate that don't look wide. It's built from tears and crucified pride. It's marked with mercy, stained with blood, opened by the Son of God. It don't erase what you've been through. It redeems the broken parts of you. It don't pretend the hurt's not real. It just teaches hearts how to heal. There are two doors we all must face. One leads to change, one leads to grace. One
feeds the fire of hate inside. The other lets forgiveness rise. One keeps the wound, one sets it free. One kills the soul, one bends the knee. Through suffering we find the way. Two doors before us, choose today. On that hill with agony, Christ hung between their cruelty. Nails and flesh, breath running thin. Still he prayed for those in sin. Father, forgive them, were his words. A love so loud it still hurts. In the middle of death and loss, he chose forgiveness on the cross. So when the way feels hard to bear and bitterness is in the air, you still get one sacred choice between the serpent and the voice. One will hollow out your soul. One will make you truly whole. Same pain, different destiny. It all depends on what you choose to be. There are two doors we all must face. One leads to change, one leads to grace. One feeds the fire of hate inside. The other lets forgiveness rise. One keeps the wound, one sets it free. One kills the soul, one bends the knee. Through suffering we find the way. Two doors before us, choose today. I've bled, I've crawled, I've knelt, I've grown. I've learned I never walk alone. Salvation's carved through sacrifice, not through revenge, not through spite. There's only one door crowned in love, opened by the Lamb above. Through every wound and every scar, forgiveness is how heaven starts. They hold the Bible in their hand, quote the chapters, quote the plan, but the fruit they grow is never clean. Read the word, see what I mean. They know the scripture front to back, every verse, every attack. Can speak it smooth, can speak it fast, but their shadows always follow their path. They dress it up and hold it light, but deal in darkness every night. Say, Lord, Lord, with their breath, trading fear and spiritual death. Beware the ones who speak his name, but play their crooked little game. They use the cross to cut you down, turn holy truth into a crown. They preach in fire, they pray out loud, but walk in sin before the crowd. If the fruit is ripe, the root's unclean. Beware the wolves you never see. They twist the word to fit their need. Sow division, harvest greed. Promise healing, promise gold, while their hearts grow dark and cold. They sell you hope for $1 bill. Call it faith, call it God's will, but mercy never makes them rich, and love don't move like a con man's pitch. Beware the ones who speak his name, yeah, but play their crooked little game. Yeah, yeah. They use the cross to cut you down, turn holy truth into a cool crowd. They preach in fire, they pray out loud, but walk in sin before the crowd. If the fruit is ripe, the root's unclean. Beware the wolves you never seen. Even Satan quoted holy lines, tempted truth with twisted signs. So don't believe just polished speech. Watch the life behind the preach. If grace is lost in all they're taught, if love is missing in their walk, if the poor stay pushed aside, and pride is seated at the guide, they curse in private, bless in public. Two-faced faith is still corrupt. Raise their hands but close their door. Pray for heaven, live for more. They crush the weak, with legal chains. Call it God, but shout their name. Build their kingdom, stack their stage, while widows bleed beneath their praise. Beware the ones who speak in vain, play a crooked little game. They use the cross to cut you down. Holy truth into a crowd. They preach in fire, they pray out loud, but walk in sin before the crowd. If the fruit is rotten, the root's unclean. Beware the wolves you've never seen. The shepherd knows his sheep by heart, not by platform, fame, or chart. The real ones bleed when others fall. They don't need credit, they don't need applause. They carry burdens, wash the feet. They feed the lost before they preach. No silver tongue, no prophet's brand, just nail-scarred love and calloused hands. So test the spirit, weigh the fruit. Don't trade your soul for borrowed truth. If it don't look like Calvary, it ain't the cross that set you free. No crown without the cross and pain. No gospel void of grace and change. If it don't smell like sacrifice, it ain't the fire of Christ. Beware the ones who speak his name, but play their crooked little game. They use the cross to cut you down. Holy truth into a crowd. They preach in fire, they pray out loud, but walk in sin before the crowd. If the fruit is rotten, the root's unclean. Beware the wolves you've never seen. Hold fast to love, hold tight to truth. Let the word keep shaping you. Not every voice that cries out, Lord, is walking with the living word. Stay awake, stay on your knees. Truth don't hide in pageantry. The light will rise, the mask shall fall, and God will judge between us all.
They say it's just a box made of cardboard and tape, but it holds more love than this heart can take. It's memory sealed with a mother's grace, a whisper from heaven, a smile on her face. She was told at 16 she'd never know the sound of little feet or faces that glow. But God had a dream and placed it inside a blue-eyed boy with her spirit and pride. She filled it with tokens, small and true, each one a moment she saved just for you. A Mickey Mouse watch, a note, a song, proof that a mother's love lives strong. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and light, a gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels feels too much. It's more than a box. It's her eternal touch. Zachariah, she saw you before you were born, in a dream where hope and love were sworn. She spoke your name before she ever knew that one day her arms would cradle you. Jeremiah, her joy, her shining flame. You carry her laughter, her strength, her name. She started the box when you came into life. Each item a thread of her love and strife. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and life. A gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. 18 years and you still reflect the very soul she did protect. She'd be so proud of the man you became, carrying kindness that still bears her name. To most these are things with no real weight, but they're pieces of her, of love and faith. Each breath you take, she's walking near, a guardian angel whispering, I'm still here. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and life. A gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. She taught you to love, to forgive, to be kind. Even in silence, her lessons unwind. Through caramel cakes and birthdays gone by, her love fills the air like stars in the sky. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and life. A gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. So today it's yours, passed down with care. The weight of a love beyond compare. She may be gone, but her soul never stops, living forever and above, in more than a box. What happens when love touches a forgotten heart? A spark in the dark, a long lost part. How can we be reminded of our holy start when we're the silence of the stars?
A whisper soft as midnight rain falls on the soul once numb with pain. It only takes a touch so true to bring the light back into view.
What can we do when we lose our way? When dreams feel like actors in a tragic play? We reach for hands through time and space, hoping to feel one warm embrace.
These are not the tears of pain,
Just seconds falling like gentle rain. Each one a step on the road we're on to where your soul has never gone. This is not the end, just then. A breath, a pause until I see you again. Accents and colors blur and sway as minds and hearts are led away, but the eyes still see the truth so clear. Love never leaves, it lingers near.
what can be done to make it start, to wake the soul, to heal the heart? We sing, we pray, we light the flame and dare to love in love's name.
These are not the tears of pain, just seconds falling like gentle rain. Each one a step on the road we're on to where your soul is never gone. This is not the end, just then. A breath, a pause until I see you again. The shadows dance, the days roll past, but memories are made to last. They whisper soft, they hum like hymns, and carry us on hopeful winds. So when it's time to say goodbye and silence floods the sky so high, know this heart will never break, it only waits for heaven's sake.
These are not the tears of pain,
Just seconds falling like gentle rain. Each one a step on the road we're on to where your soul has never gone. This is not the end, just then. A breath, a pause until I see you
again. What happens when love touches a forgotten heart? It brings the light to where we are. The journey ends where it first began, and I'll be waiting until I see you again. You may think you can break anybody, and it may even appear to be true, but that's the test of appearance. It often makes a fool of you. I want you to understand, hear it loud and true. My spirit is unbreakable, 'cause it wasn't forged by you. You threw your stones, I built a wall of light. You took your aim, I stood and faced the fight. Every scar I wear is proof I made it through. I don't bend, I don't bow, I rise brand new. My fire burns where the cold winds blew. My faith stands where the darkness grew. You tried your best, but here's the truth. My spirit's unbreakable. It wasn't forged by you. You whisper lies like thunder in a cage, but I've walked through storms, I've danced in rage. The pain you planned just made me bloom. You can't crush a soul that fills the room. My fire burns where the cold winds blew. My faith stands where the darkness grew. You tried your best, but here's the truth. My spirit's unbreakable. It wasn't forged by you. You thought control could change my name, but Freedom's song don't play that game. You built your walls of pride and sin, but I found heaven's strength within. You may have shaken what I knew, but you can't touch what's pure and true. There's a light inside that won't subdue. It's not of flesh, it's forged anew. My fire burns where the cold winds blew. My faith stands where the darkness grew. You tried your best, but here's the truth. My spirit's unbreakable. It wasn't forged by you. Every tear became a spark of steel. Every wound taught my heart to heal. You see the cracks, I see the view of mountains climbed you never knew. Now I walk with grace and flame. You can't erase what bears his name. So mark my words, it's overdue. My strength's divine, not born of you.
My fire burns
Where the cold winds blew,
my face stands.
where the darkness grew.
You tried your best,
But here's the truth. My spirit's unbreakable. It wasn't forged by you. So let the world throw what it may. I've got light that won't decay. You can test, you can bruise, you can misconstrue, but my soul is eternal. It wasn't forged by you. It wasn't forged by you.